Good evening, friends. Thank you so much for joining me. Welcome if you are new to my channel. This evening I'm going to do an evening routine video, so I'm just starting to make supper and clean up the kitchen at the same time. And this evening specifically, I'm going to be showing you guys how we use our essential oils in the evening. A lot of my friends and people I talk to ask me frequently, how do you use your essential oils? Like, how do you actually incorporate them into your day? And mostly we use our oils in the evening, so I thought I'll make a video, an evening routine video, and just show you guys exactly how we use them. We use them a few different ways, so stay tuned for that. But we're just going to start with a really simple supper, very budget friendly supper, but it's really good. Everybody enjoys it. And excuse any noise in the background. Esther is having fun playing. So I'll get going with supper and show you how it goes. So for supper tonight, I am making a very traditional Colombian meal, but with a bit of a twist. So in my Instant Pot, I have cooked black-eyed peas, as you can see in here. I soaked them for a few hours and then cooked them for 15 minutes and then just let them depressurize on their own. You can cook them on the stovetop if you soak them. It takes about between 35 and 45 minutes to cook. Yes, honey. And then I've drained them off, put them back in with some butter. And then instead of adding rice like it would be traditionally made with, I'm going to add quinoa. Quinoa is such a great way to make rice and beans a little bit different. And it also really ups the protein. I mean, quinoa has a ton of protein. And we really like the flavor. So I'm going to just add in enough quinoa till I like how it looks. Essentially, it's just to taste. All I'm going to add is salt and pepper to taste. And I'm also going to add some avocado oil. I like to make it with butter and avocado oil. I think it just makes a really good flavor when I use two oils. And basically I just put enough oil to make it a little bit wet, almost. And give it a nice texture. And that's it. This is a meal that my husband Fi grew up eating. Excuse the alphabet song over here. She really likes it. So black-eyed peas and rice with a twist because I'm making it with quinoa. And then I'm also frying a very yellow, very ripe plantain. I just fry mine in coconut oil. The coconut gives it a super delicious flavor to the banana. And it also fries really nicely, like it's it's just a really good for deep frying like this, but I just do a little bit of oil in the pot. And as you can see, this is how I've cut up my plantain to make strips and then fry them up. So it should be good. And then we will serve this with avocado, but you could serve it with, any kind of veggie that you have around. So after supper, we usually just take some time and play and stuff, but I wanted to show you our bedroom. It's a mess, so I'm going to try to finish this project before I put Esther to bed tonight. while she just plays and does some other stuff. I am taking all of our winter clothes and putting them into a big box and taking out our summer clothes and also organizing all my maternity clothes. It's turned into a really big project, so I'm going to try to finish this up as quick as I can. Meanwhile, Phi is talking to his mum on Facebook. Oh, here, I'll show you. This is the box where I store everything in our storage room. Phi is talking to his mum, and Esther and I will just play and work on this. So each evening, Phi prepares the diffusers, and this is in Esther's room, our 1.5-year-old. She sleeps in her own room and has her own diffuser. And I really appreciate that Phi prepares them each night for us. It's kind of his job. Yeah, so how many oils are you adding tonight?
4. I use 4 oils for the Esther bedroom. And I put 1 drop of vetiver, 1 drop of serenity, one drop of lavender, and 1 drop of copaiba.
And do you do the same oils every night, or do you change them sometimes?
No. In her bedroom are the same every night. Before I was putting 2 drops each to look if she can sleep good, but doesn't work. Right now I take down. Maybe that changed for her because she's little. Looks like works better right now.
Awesome.
I don't understand a lot what is the combination of the oils or whatever, but I am sure they have an impact in our system, in our life, and maybe this is the perfect combination for her. And right now she's sleeping very good, better than before.
Yeah, they make a big difference for her, I think.
Yeah, right now it's changing.
Especially copaiba. When you added copaiba, I think that made a big difference.
Yeah, but the thing I say is before I use 2 drops of everyone.
Yeah.
Vetiver, 2 of copaiba, and 2 of serenity. I take out lavender, and she doesn't sleep good. She wakes up every hour, every 2 hours. Right now, she sleeps better, and I use only 1.
Okay.
For our bedroom, the combination is different. I use different kind of oils. I use a different lavender. Normally we use for everything doTERRA. This one is blue lavand. Is not just different, but works really good, and I like how it smells. I use 5 drops of this one in our diffuser. This is our bedroom. It's different. We are adults and we can have a big combination. And she loves too. I use cedarwood. I put 2 drops of cedarwood. Before I was using 4, but I switched down everything, and it's working really good. It's not how much is, I think is do the best combination of the oils. I use peppermint because that is really good to have fresh the atmosphere in the bedroom, how we breathe, etc. And I use 2 of balance because the aroma of balance is amazing. It's, how I can describe this? Do you like it? I like it. I like it. Balance is really nice. And this combination work good for us too before we have some problems to sleep, more Laura, but right now I think we are sleeping really well. No, don't switch it on yet. Thank you. Yeah, that's it. Sometimes I change cedarwood for frankincense, but frankincense is a really expensive oil and we can use it for another purpose. And I am trying to change for cedarwood. Cedarwood is really amazing. The aroma is It's really amazing and it's good to sleep too. That's it. That is what we use here.
So Esther's bedtime routine does not actually consist of having a bath every night, but we always come in and wash hands, brush our teeth, and then I give her a little massage with some essential oils each evening. So the first one that I use always is this, and these are both diluted for young children. I dilute mine in sweet almond oil, but there's lots of different oils you can use. And this is vetiver. I think it really helps her sleep. I apply it down her spine and I give her a little massage, and also on the bottoms of her feet, quite a bit on the bottoms of her feet. And I notice a big difference when I don't use, well, actually both of these oils in the evening. And this one is Zengest, sorry, or Digest Zen, and it is a digestive blend, and I actually apply it on her tummy and her shins, and it really helps with gas, especially at night. That wakes her up. Esther's not a great sleeper, so anything I can do to help her sleep better is really, really good. Now that Esther is ready for bed, we are just singing her a lullaby, which I will link below if you want to check it out. And she will drink her milk, we'll get some cuddles, and then she will go to bed. After Esther is down, I will go into the washroom and get myself ready to relax for the evening. I start by rubbing some coconut oil onto my eye makeup, and I wipe it off with a cotton pad. I find it works really well, even for waterproof mascara, and it's also very gentle on my eyes and my skin. After that, I wash my whole face using water, a washcloth, and some all-natural fragrance-free soap I buy locally. This evening, I am also going to brush out my hair and add some dry shampoo in, because I don't plan to wash my hair the next morning. So I like to just do this in the evening as well. The very last thing I do in my routine is moisturize. I apply some lip balm and moisturize my face and give myself a short facial massage. After that, I go into our kitchen and living room area and I just tidy up a bit. I'll pick up any toys that were left out, fold laundry if needed, and clean up the kitchen for the night. On this particular evening, the house is pretty tidy, so I only had to clean up the kitchen. I like to tidy up the surfaces as much as I can, wash any remaining dishes that I didn't have time to get to earlier, and also wipe down the counters and the stovetop. I am using doTERRA's On Guard Cleaning Concentrate diluted in water and mixed in an old Lysol spray bottle. I like to use it on my counters and Esther's high chair because it is completely non-toxic and is also a disinfectant. I really notice that the surfaces are a lot cleaner when I use it. After that, I sweep the floor under our eating area and in the kitchen. Then I use my new mop with more diluted On Guard concentrate cleaner to wash the floors. The very last thing I do in the evening before really relaxing or going to bed is to sit down and look at my planner for the next day and the rest of the week. I also check and respond to any messages on my phone. And that is a pretty typical evening for us. I hope you enjoyed it and then it gave you a good idea of how we use our essential oils each day. Links will be down in the description. Have a good evening. Bye-bye.